After yesterday's video, I finished the Odin, getting that gold, and now I only have the AK-47 left, and then once I'm done the AK, then I got platinum assault rifles. Yesterday, I finished the Strela P, which leaves me with the 2 lock-on launchers before the launchers are all platinum. And I feel like I can almost breathe with the Damascus grind because I have the 2 hardest categories almost out of the way right away. I'm not too worried about the melee challenges at all. I don't think they're going to be that difficult whatsoever. And then everything else is just standard, just put in your time and grind. I was also going to throw a face cam up for these videos, but honestly, I was just too lazy to set it up this morning. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want to see that in the future, as well as some other videos you guys want to see in the future, because we're in that weird stage of YouTube where there's not really a lot going on and we're just waiting for Vanguard to come out and then we can all grind Vanguard. But until then, we're just kind of sitting around doing nothing. So if you guys want any special videos or just requests, let me know in the comment section down below as well. And yeah, so I was going to finish up long shots with the AK, and then all I have to do from here on out is just grind shipment and then work on LMGs, then the SMGs at the same time that I work on the Joker, and then the Pila will be completed pretty quick actually, because it locks on pretty fast and it kills pretty easily. So I'm saving it for last just so I can get the hardest ones out of the way, and then I will be well on my way to Damascus, and then we'll have Damascus for a second time. So as I was grinding the camos yesterday, I was scrolling through Instagram in between games, and I found this video of a British TikToker or YouTuber. I honestly didn't really know what he was because I saw the video on my Instagram, but I saw this video and it was this British guy that was on Omegle, and he was asking Americans simple questions like name 5 countries in Europe. And off the top of my head here, Belgium, Germany, France, Sweden, Norway. There, 5 questions within the European Union. Easy answer, right? But there was a lot of these Americans that were answering this question and were giving answers like name 5 countries in Europe, and they would say Paris, Moscow, London, some pretty crazy and like outrageously wrong answers. And as I was watching this, I was like, okay, there's no way that people are actually this stupid. And then I saw more videos of it, and it wasn't just this guy. There's so many clips of people just being stupid on Omegle, and not only Omegle, but just in random interview scenarios across the United States. I've seen stuff from like Jimmy Fallon. I don't know if it's Jimmy Fallon, but one of the late night talk shows, they sent out like some guy on the street and they were asking people questions in downtown New York. And there's just a lot of the stuff that's common sense to me is just not common sense to other people. Like there was a question that was asked to American people, and the guy on Omegle made sure that these guys were Americans, and he specifically asked, name 3 countries in North America. Super simple, right? You think the answer is Canada, Mexico, and then the United States of America. But these people were like, oh, it's like there are so many people that said there's just one country in America and there's just one country in North America. It's a trick question. The US is the only country in North America. There's no way people are that stupid. And then when I thought it couldn't get any worse, people were asked what country or who bombed Pearl Harbor. As most people should know, especially Americans, the answer is Japan, right? Everyone should know that. But there was some crazy responses given. There was George Washington. No joke. Someone said George Washington, not trying to be funny. They were being completely genuine. Said George Washington bombed Pearl Harbor. The closest one that was wrong was someone said Hitler, which makes sense because, I mean, you're not right with that answer, but you're closer than someone saying George Washington. And I was thinking after all this, you guys have to let me know in the comment section down below, especially if you're American, are people actually this dumb in the United States? I mean, it would explain a lot because politically, you guys have had 2 kind of crazy people in office the past 2 elections, Biden and Trump. It's not like you guys have a lot of good options either, like a country like Canada does, where we have multiple party systems, so we have like 5, 6, 7 people to vote for, depending off of who you like. But it was so mind-blowing to have people in America, like in school, mind you, like people learning stuff in school, have wrong answers. And to give context, a lot of these things, a lot of their questions that he asked are pretty common sense and common knowledge to me. Like I could answer all the questions he asked and all these other people asked instantly, like with the snap of the fingers I had an answer. But I understand that some people might not have reached that curriculum yet where they haven't learned that stuff specifically in school. So for the younger people that answered, sure, I'll give them the pass. But the older people and the adults, there's no way you shouldn't be able to answer those questions. And I know that the education system in the States is kind of crazy at times, but I honestly... I feel like the video is fake into some sense. So either people are genuinely that dumb, or I am getting a big prank moment and I am just playing into something way more than I should be, or way more than meets the eye. But I was looking at this video, man, and I was like, some of the answers were so genuine or seemed so genuine, and I just sat there like, there's no way. And we're not taught geography in Canada. We're taught social studies, language arts, mathematics, sciences, stuff like that. But there's no specific course that we take where it's like, okay, this is how maps work. These are the countries around the world. Memorize them all. We don't have any class like that. We have social studies where we learn about current events and history and stuff like that. But to us, or at least to me, it's like common sense. Like, I know the map of the world pretty well. Like, I never officially learned it in school. I just learned it through absorbing it through different forms of media. And these questions are extremely easy. I think we start in Canada, at least when I was in elementary school. I'm in university now to give context to my education. So obviously there's a lot of people in the US that don't go to post-secondary school, and same with just around the world. But when I was in grade 2 and like grade 3 and stuff like that in Canada, we were learning about like the world wars and Genghis Khan, the British Commonwealth, the French and Spanish trying to colonize everything along with the British, and all of that type of important social studies stuff. We learned that pretty early on in Canada, and I don't know what the curriculum is like in the States, but in Canada we learn a lot of this stuff pretty early on, so it just becomes common sense over time. And then as you go through high school, you learn more in-depth stuff about, oh, in the world wars, these are the people that you need to know. You need to know the political party systems for Canada. You need to know how politics works overall. It kind of gets more in-depth. But overall, I mean, all this stuff to, I would say 99% of Canadians is like super straightforward, common sense stuff. I don't know if it's like a geopolitical thing, because Canada has less population than the entire state of California. So literally you could take the state of California and that has a higher population than Canada. So I don't know if it's just because Canada has a smaller population, so we have more resources for education and it's easier to educate everyone, or if it's just different education systems. Like, I know the education system in Canada is pretty screwed up, and just overall it's pretty outdated in how people learn these days. Like 100 years ago, the light bulb was being invented and people were sitting at desks in school, and then now billionaires are going to space for fun and people are still sitting at desks learning in school. So yeah, I don't know if it's just a US thing, but it was pretty funny to watch, and it makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm not trying to hate on the US at all, but it's not that surprising that that many people are uneducated in that country. I think there's just too many issues going on there, but that's a political talk for a different day. I just wanted to share this video. I'll probably link it in the description, and I'll probably show some clips on screen of some of the funnier moments, and then you guys can watch the whole thing if you guys want. I'll try and find sources and link the guy's channel or socials so you guys can go check him out if you guys want to see more from him. That's the only video I saw from him. I think it was pretty funny, and I wanted to share it with you guys while I'm grinding out Damascus. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and yeah, leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Dislike if you didn't. There's no hard feelings. We're gonna be on the Damascus grind until we finish it too, so you guys are gonna see a lot more Modern Warfare gameplay than usual. I mean, it's pretty much been Cold War ever since Cold War's launched. But yeah, social media in the description below. If you guys want to follow me on other platforms, use code WILD on gamersubs.gg for 10% off all your orders. Help support me, and you guys also get some discounts as well. Yeah, I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.